Hello friends, this is Shantanu and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can start a blog on Bluehost with complete step-by-step process. Yes, in this video, I will be helping you to pick up a domain name and then how you will set up that domain, how will change the DNS server records and everything. And then after that, how exactly you can install WordPress on that particular domain and set up your complete website. So before starting the video, let me tell you that I'm not going to purchase a new domain in this video because right now we already have a domain called wbblogging360.com. So let me show you the domain right now. So this is the website 360.com. So this is the website running by my wife Manideepa. So right now this website is down because we are migrating this website to Bluehost. So I thought this is the right time to create this video so that I can record all the step-by-step process. So you can see that there is no live website under this domain, and and I have also set up the name server with the Bluehost name server. So this is the right time that I can install WordPress on this particular domain. But before that, as a beginner, if you are trying to buy a domain, so let me help you to buy a domain first. So to buy a domain, mostly I recommend GoDaddy only. Bluehost also offer a free domain name. You can see that for the first year you can get a free domain name. So if you want to avail that free domain name with Bluehost, then definitely you can purchase, or you can save that $15 for the first year. But again, from the next year onward, you have to pay the renewal charges. Now, I generally do not buy domain names with the hosting company. Why? Because it is always good to buy your domain names with the domain registrar only. So for example, all my domains are with GoDaddy only. Now, let's say I have a website this year with Bluehost. Next year it can go to SiteGround. Next year it can go to, let's say, WPX hosting. So year by year, based on your plan or based on your traffic, you may change your hosting companies. There can be multiple reasons. So in that case, if you buy a domain name with the hosting company, so every year you have to transfer the domain from one hosting to another. So that's the reason I always prefer to keep the domain name at one place, and then if required to change a hosting name or hosting plan, then accordingly I'll change the hosting. From the domain side, I just need to go here and change the name server according to the hosting I'm going to install WordPress. Okay. So anyway, if you are planning to start a blog and you don't know what kind of domain you should purchase, then try to get a .com domain only, because .com is the global extension. The people psychology also, if they have to type some website, we generally type with a .com extension. That is a different story, that whatever domain name you want to buy, that domain extension is not available in .com, then definitely you can go for .org or .net, whatever way you want. But here in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get a .com domain. So what you can do, website called Lean Domain Search. So just go there, and whatever is your main keyword, it can be anything. Let's say you want to start a health blog, then find out the word you want to keep in your domain and search here. For example, I'm going to put blogging as the term. Okay. So let's say there is something called blogging find. So let me try to find out that. This is just for an example. So you can see that this tool will help you to understand what could be the possible name of your domain. So let me check it out, blogging find. So you can see that bloggingfind.in is available, bloggingfind.com is also available. So let me put bloggingfind.com. Okay. Search again. So it is available. So now the cost it is showing $199 because if you buy it for 2 years registration. So now continue to the cart. Okay. New domains get a 14-day free trial of website builder. So anyway, if you need a website builder, you can go through this, but for this tutorial or as a beginner, I generally do not recommend to buy anything other than the domain name. Okay, so there is something called privacy protection. So what exactly these things? So if you want to hide your personal information, like whenever you buy a domain name, you have to provide your personal information like email ID, address, and then phone number. So, and those information can be accessed through couple of websites. So if somebody search your domain and try to find out what is your contact number, then they can find it out. That's not a problem. If you want to hide those information, then buy a privacy protection. It will cost you around $299 per year. Okay, so this is an introductory, you can say, discount offer. After the first year, it will cost you around $579. So if you want, you can go with this option. So for time being, we'll just choose no thanks, and you can keep all other options as no. Okay, create an email address, not required, no thanks, continue to cart. Fine. So now what you can see here is that so if you buy for 2 years, so that total cost will be around 1504 only. Now if you make it for 1 year, the entire cost is 1017. So definitely for 2-year plan they are giving a discount. So if you want, I would recommend you to go for 2-year plan, and definitely you will be able to save around 500 rupees, because 1 year is going to cost you around 1000 rupees. So 2-year domain name is almost 2100. So around 500 to 600 rupees you can save if you buy for 2 years. Okay, so that's it. Now choose add a payment. You can say add a payment. You can pay via credit card, net banking, debit cards, wallets, UPI, whatever way you want to pay, you just pay the domain name. Okay, so I'm not going to buy this domain name here because I already have a domain. I showed you, and as soon as you are done with the payment of the domain, you just go to your GoDaddy domain manager. You come here, domains, my domains, domain settings, click on that particular domain, and you will find a area called name server. So by default, in the place of name server, you will find that GoDaddy name server will be updated. So what you can do, you can simply click on change, and you can choose this option. I will use my own name server, then put ns1.bluehost.com, ns2.bluehost.com, and click on save. After clicking the save button, you have to wait for some time. Generally, this DNS propagation will take around 24 hours to, let's say, 72 hours. But mostly what I found is that if you wait for at least 24 hours, things will work properly. So as soon as you will do that and you wait for 24 hours, so what will happen? Your name server will be updated in your domain area. Okay. So now what is next? Now next is we need to purchase a hosting plan. Now, as this video is all about how to start a blog on Bluehost, so I'm going to guide you like which Bluehost plan will perfectly suit your blogging need. Now, the cheapest plan comes with Bluehost is $2.95 per month. So this is a special price. You can use the link from the description, and then you will be able to see the special price. Otherwise, it will be around $3.95 per month. So what you can do, you can visit Bluehost website using the link mentioned in the description. Then click on get started. So as soon as you come in this place, you can see that there is 12 month, there is 24 month, there is 36 month. So 12 month, if you buy for 12 month, the pricing is different. It's quite costly. If you go for 36 month only, it is the cheapest plan. And in fact, I will recommend you to go for 36 month only, because every hosting company will give you the initial discounted benefit only for the first time buyers. So just imagine if you buy only for 12 months with this price around $5 per month, and after 1 year you want to renew the domain, it will cost you around $9 per month. So this is not a good thing. So, and this $5 per month will cost you around $60 per year. So instead of that, if you go for this 36 month, it will hardly cost you around 2 times or 3 times. Means you can save huge amount of money by choosing 36 month hosting plan. And the cheapest and the cheapest price is also activated on this plan only. So anyway, my recommendation will always choose the 36 month, because personally also I prefer this way. I always buy hosting at least for 36 month. Now if I have to compare all the 4 Bluehost plans, so you can see that first one is basic, second one is plus, third one is choice plus. If you compare their features, the first one is actually very basic and it doesn't have much features which will help your website. And this plus and choice plus, it comes almost with the similar pricing, but choice plus has some additional feature like domain privacy and protection, site backup and code guard. So site backup is a very essential feature. So here you can see that some additional feature you are getting, but the price is same. So I'd recommend you to go with this Choice Plus plan. Again, if you are a beginner, you do not want to spend this much of amount of money, you can go with this 2.95 per month plan. But if you ask me which plan I have purchased, so you can check. This is our Bluehost, you can say dashboard. As soon as you are done with the purchase and you log into your Bluehost account, you will see an account like this. Okay. So if I have to go to, let's say, products. So parallelly, I am showing you that yes, we also have purchased Bluehost plan, and that's the reason I am actually suggesting you. So you can say that. So Choice Plus web hosting plan for 36 months we have purchased. Okay. So renewal date is 4/17/23. So for next 3 years, we do not have to worry about hosting renewals. So that's the reason I'm always recommending you to buy 36-month plan. Now, if you do not want to buy Choice Plus plan, you can go with the basic plan because this is the cheapest one. Okay. So let me select this one only. So now in the screen, they will ask you to choose that free domain name. Now create a domain name or use a domain name. Now if you want to avail that free domain name offer, then you can choose the domain name here and then click on the next button. Otherwise, if you have an existing domain, you can put the existing domain and click on next button. So for this particular tutorial, I will skip this step. I will create my domain later. Now account information. Here you provide all your personal information, first name, last name, any business name is optional, country, address, city, state, pin code, everything, all the personal details you provide, because if you, in your phone and your email address, you will get all the like purchase receipt, then DNS record information, then your cPanel login, and all those next steps what you can do as soon as you are done with the hosting purchase. So package information. So here you can see. So if you buy for 36 months, it will cost you only $106.2. Okay. Let's encrypt. So SSL is free with Bluehost. So free domain and free SSL certificate you can consider. Code Guard basics. So this is what you will get as a free if you go for the Choice Plus plan. Okay. So right now I'm just untaking this. Sitelock security also not required. So your ultimate amount is 106. So this is around a 63% savings. Okay. Now they have only credit card payment options. So there is something called more payment option. Let me show you. Okay. So it is credit card or pay via PayPal. So whichever way you are comfortable, you just choose the payment option, agree the terms and condition and submit. So as soon as you provide all the information, all the like card details and press the submit button, your purchase will complete. Then you have to go to my.bluehost.com. It will ask you for that email ID and password. You just provide that and you will enter into this dashboard. Now this is the dashboard where you will get after the purchase. So you can see that whatever plan you purchased from Bluehost, it will list out here. So this is what we have purchased. Now in this dashboard, what we have to do, we have to list out the domain name that we have purchased. So whatever domain name you purchase, and you have done the DNS like mapping also. So as soon as you are done with the DNS mapping, you will be able to add the domain in your hosting account. So for example, so this is the domain name I'm going to use for this tutorial. So where exactly we can add the domain? So for that, you just check out in the left section, there is something called domains. Click on that. So it may take some time to load for the first time. Okay. So these are few of the domains that we are hosting right now. So this is the domain hostingbrowse.com, on which I have created a test website to show a lot of tutorials with the help of Thrive Theme Builder. And this is the, and these are like you can say few new websites that Manideepa is experimenting. So in this hosting, so this is the multiple website hosting plan. We can host a number of websites. So I'm going to add one more domain. So click on add on domain. Now in the left side, you can see there is something called assign domain. So click on this assign. Now here what we have to do, we have to use the domain that is not already associated with your account domain. Okay, so just type 360.com. so this is the domain. Just come down. So you can see that ownership verified. The name servers for the domain WP blogging360.com has are currently set to ns1 bluehost.com, ns2 bluehost.com. Okay, so the verification is done. Keep this as add-on domain. Create a new directory. Automatically it will suggest a folder with your domain name. So just keep all these things as it is, and finally click on assign this domain. So as soon as you are successfully able to assign the domain, so it will come into that area. You can see that one more domain has included in our hosting, WP blogging360.com. So now what is next? Now next step is to install WordPress on that particular domain. Now let me show you the domain first, whether any website is there or not. So you can see that. Let me refresh it. So there is no live website under this domain. So now let's go to install WordPress. So now you can see that how beautifully the interface is designed. So earlier like Bluehost has a cPanel kind of interface. So you have to log into cPanel, then with the help of Softaculous you can install WordPress. But now they have created even a much better interface. So now let's go to our website section. Again, click on products. Okay, click on my sites. Just follow the steps carefully. You watch this video entirely at least once properly, and then you start creating a blog. Okay, so you can see that there is a button called create site. So click on this create site. Okay, simple delicious pastries. So let me give the site name as WP blogging 360. Okay, so you can put any name here, and because this is just for the first time or while creation, you can change all the details later on. Okay, let's say beginners guide to WordPress blogging. Okay, so there is advanced settings, like you can provide the email address, you can provide the WordPress admin username, you can provide the username password. You can decide all those steps here. So let me put all of them one by one here, and then I'll click next button. Don't skip this step, otherwise system will generate all those things, all the password and everything. It's better you choose your email address and admin username and admin password. Make sure your username or admin name is something unique or different, so that people cannot identify it. These things are necessary for security reasons. So let me put the details, and after that I will click on the next button. So as soon as I click on next button, it will come to this screen. Now here what you want to do, you want to select the domain where you want to install WordPress. Now, just now we have added WP blogging 360. So if you are not able to add the domain in the hosting in the first step, then you will not be able to see your domain in this place. So make sure you assign the domain to the hosting properly the way I have shown you in the previous step, and then only it will come in this place. Click on this and keep this directory empty. Don't put anything here. What will happen if you put something, let's say WP or something like blog, then your WordPress will install within that directory, and whenever you open wpblogging.com, you will find nothing. It will automatically go to wpblogging.com/blog. So in that only your home page will come. So make sure you keep this empty. Now by default, Bluehost will ask you to install these plugins. Let's say WP Forms, opt-in Monster Heights. So if you want, you can keep, but right now I will not recommend you to click any of these plugins. You can remove them. If you want, you can keep them. That's not a harm in them. Click on the next button. Hold tight while we set up your website. This may take few minutes to load. Now this is where it will automatically install the WordPress, and it will do all the necessary things. So that's it. Congratulations, WordPress installed successfully. Okay, so you can see that username, password, website admin. So everything it is showing here. Okay. So now what you can do, you can click on this login to WordPress. Now the thing is, immediately it may not load because the SSL certificate will not install immediately. It will take some time. It took some time, but immediately it's done. You can see that. So earlier there was no website under this domain. So now I have installed WordPress, and you can see that there is some coming soon screen has come. Now simply click on admin login. Now let me put the ID and password and click on login button. So you can see that I have logged into my dashboard, and we are done with the WordPress installation. We have created the blog. Now as soon as we are done into the dashboard, there are a few things we need to do. So if you go to the post section, you will see there is a dummy post. Yes, there is a dummy post called Hello World. So you just try to open the post. You can see that the URL structure is very bad, very ugly URL here. So what we can do, so immediately we have to go to the settings, permalinks, change the permalink to this sample post and save it. Okay. There are couple of settings that you need to do before start writing content, and on that topic I have written a detailed article. You can check the link of that article in the description section. Now just check the URL. So it has come to this. Okay, wpblogging.com/helloworld. So this is this kind of URL we need actually. So this is one thing. Another thing is, this is not a good post, so you should delete all those default posts. Let's say this one trash. Let's say this Hello World program, just trash it. Then we can say okay, there are some comments also. There will be a dummy comment, so you delete that dummy comment also, so it's not here. So most of the time you will find a comment also. I think with the post we have deleted that also. So this is few of the basic settings. So this is a totally empty blog now. If you go to the appearance and themes, there will be nothing. So these are the default WordPress themes. You can see default WordPress themes. So let me refresh. So that's it. So this is all about in this video. So in this video what we have covered so far. So we have purchased a domain name, then we have changed the DNS settings of that particular domain, then we have purchased a hosting from Bluehost, then we have added that particular domain in the Bluehost account, then we have installed WordPress on that particular domain. And as soon as we are done with the WordPress installation, we did little bit few more settings in the WordPress blog, so that we can make sure our WordPress blog complies to all the basic SEO rules. Now there are many more rules, or there are many more settings that you must follow before writing the first content, and related to that I wrote a detailed article. I have mentioned the link in the description. Besides that, I will be creating more useful tutorials in the coming days. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon, so that whenever I create a new video, you get the notification immediately. Lastly, if you find this video useful, hit the like button and also share this video in the social media, so that other people also get to know about this detailed tutorial. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.